Welcome to the second episode of All the Same. I've got, who do I have here today?
Hi, I am Jesse of Midnight Armor.
But who are you?
Who am I? I'm Jesse. There we go. That's my first name. I run a shop in Portland, Oregon called Midnight Armor. It's a prop and costume fabrication shop. We do custom commissions and all sorts of random things for TV shows and movies and regular humans and cosplayers and everything else like that.
Awesome.
That's who I am.
That sounds like a good start. Okay, we're gonna just weird question for you out the front.
Weird question.
What is the one thing that you find truly beautiful?
Truly beautiful. One thing I find I don't know if I can define one thing that I find truly beautiful. Sunsets are pretty. Long walks on the beach. Wind through my hair. We had a really good sunset tonight. It was we came traveling in and on the way into the shop, and we had a really good sunset, and it was a good moment.
Good.
It was a very beautiful moment.
Good. So you got to experience beautiful. Right?
Yes.
Just minutes ago.
Moments ago.
Okay. So where our real beginning here is you're on our show today because our last guest wanted me to interview someone who is a huge Fallout fan, and we're talking like mega fan.
Yeah.
And I think you might meet the bill on that.
Maybe.
Considering I see two Pip-Boys.
There's three. There's three Pip-Boys.
Oh, the third one's on its side.
Yeah, there's another one over here too.
Hiding behind
This is one that I just got done putting together. It's a 3D printed one, so see. My lovely new Pip-Boy.
So, it turns out that your job has to do with this fandom sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it does. A lot of the times it does.
Okay, the question he wanted to ask was, what is your favorite vault and why?
What is my favorite vault and why? I mean, I hate to be cliche about it, but it has to be Vault 13. Vault 13. It has to be, because why? It's where it all started. It's where Fallout 1 and 2 start. It's how everything. Well, it's not where Fallout 2 starts, but that's where Fallout 1 starts, and it's kind of it brought the whole franchise in, and so you can't get rid of it. You can't be like, Vault 69 or this vault or that vault, and
101 was my first real one. So that said, I played some of 2, but not from the beginning. Like someone else's game I was playing.
Okay. That's rough.
Yeah, it was really weird. Like I got the play style, but I didn't get the game. I think I was like in middle school or high school. It was while I was still learning new kinds of games, and but then I actually used to read. You ever read Control-Delete?
Yeah.
Like his obsession, like when they first started announcing they might release Fallout 3, and like there was just a whole string of comics.
About like random.
That was it was actually that comic that made me want to go back to the Fallout series.
Oh, okay.
And so my question on this is, kind of knowing at least one of them, have you made cosplays for Fallout?
I have. I've made several.
I know, like, so when I'm not sure when I first met you, but when we first started hanging out at all, was when you were working on your big badass weapon. Right?
Yeah. Sasha is the name of my minigun. That is the big weapons perk, so I can carry Sasha around, and she's a fully functioning, Nerf gun, but she's a Gatling gun, and about 4 feet long or something like that.
Yeah, it's monstrous and kind of scary.
Yeah. And it rotates.
So which cosplays have you done?
I made a suit of power armor, kind of just cobbled together from stuff I found from the wastes and whatnot. Mm-hmm. That's the one that I wore Sasha on, and had a sling on the back of it, so I could ready just lock my weapon in and walk off, and all sorts of crazy stuff. And then we've made Chin and I have made a couple of vault suits. So we have vault suits, and I have a Gek and a few other things. So
cool. Yeah. Now, do you think that that your love of Fallout is one of your defining traits?
I think it is.
You really do?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I think of, hey, this guy who knows a lot about this, you're saying that it's not just something you know about me, but it is a defining trait.
Yeah, absolutely. It was Fallout's been a very big. I started playing when Fallout 1 came out, so it was way back in 95, I think, 94, something like that, when the very first Fallout released.
Yeah.
And that's when I started playing, and haven't really put them down yet. I have a copy of Fallout Tactics like sitting right here. Like, it's within arm's reach. Like, I have every version of the games. Like, there's even one that came out on PlayStation that was Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, and it was a giant pile of crap, but I still own it.
That's fair. I'm the same way with the Final Fantasy series. Like, I own 13, and I own X, or X2. I've never finished X2. I couldn't, but
can't do it.
Yeah,
can't do it.
But so, if you had to choose one thing that you're most passionate about in life,
ooh,
what is it and why?
I think that's running my own business.
Yeah?
Yeah. What is it? Is I run my own business, and why? It's so I don't have to work for the man anymore. And I get to work for myself and make my own hours and make my own schedule and do my own projects.
I feel you. I do. Yeah. Someone who does the same thing.
I'm pretty damn passionate about that.
So I have a random hat question that that I'm going to be asking a little bit later.
Okay.
But our last interview was with an audiophile. He does music production and all that other fun stuff.
Sure.
But he actually has a random hat question that I feel like applies really well to you, so I'm going to ask it anyway, even though it's not random hat. And that is, was it worth it?
Absolutely.
And do you always feel that it's worth it, or does your foundation shake occasionally?
Oh, I want to burn this shit to the ground. And I mean, once a week, I'm like, fuck it. Just like light the whole building on fire. I don't care. Walking away from this, sell everything, go buy a boat, and just like move out in the Caribbean and just screw it. Like, let's go be real pirates. Like, forget this. But at the end of the day, it's always worth it.
Yeah.
It's. I was working an IT job, and it almost literally killed me. Just. My health was deteriorating rapidly. I wasn't doing well. I was in a very stifled environment. It sucked a lot. It was terribly boring. And since working for myself, it's absolutely been worth it. It's been not
scary?
Easy. Oh yeah, it's frightening. Frightening. It's not been easy. There's been months where we were getting literally no commissions and no money in, and living off of McDonald's dollar sandwich meals, and it's not easy.
Yeah,
but it's worth it.
Yeah, it is. I'm not even gonna try to argue that. Yeah. So, what is one thing you would like to tell the world about running your own business? That people should know about this.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
But it is definitely worth it, and I think you should try it at least once to see if you have what it takes. Because I think it's better to try it and fail at it than ask yourself the question, what if, later on in life. And never getting to know that answer.
That's fair. A question you wish no one would ask you about this again.
Oh, about this.
Just about either your costuming, your business, or whatever. What is that question that people ask you that kind of makes you want to punch them in the throat?
It's usually a Heroes of Cosplay related question about... It's usually somebody telling me how, the girls on the show were, assholes, or, that Yaya is really mean, or something like that, and I always get the question, is she really that mean? I'm like, no, it's a reality TV show, of course not. It's damn edited to be drama-filled. Just shut up. Just shut up, you don't know. It's exhausting.
Alright, well, if you got to ask one random question to an unknown future guest, just random question, what would you ask them? This would be a random hat.
Why the hell does DC still make terrible, terrible fucking movies?
Oh my god, I hope that random hat comes up with someone who has doesn't care about comics.
Fantastic Four. Why are they still producing Fantastic Four movies? They have all sucked. All of them have sucked.
I really hope they're not planning another. I thought that they're officially done with it.
I hope so. I hope they buried it, but that's my question.
Okay, so then on one hand, I hope that comes up for a fanboy of Marvel, but on the other hand, I kind of hope it comes up for someone who I don't know what comics are.
I don't
know. Is there, or what's one question that hasn't been asked yet that you want to answer, like on any subject, about you, about other random things, and then of course answer it.
Oh God. Like, one question that has been, I don't know. Am I gonna buy Fallout 4 when it's remade for VR? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Do I own a VR rig? No. Is that probably gonna be the reason I buy it?
Yep.
Yes.
Is it? So is it already? They already talking?
Yeah, they're talking about releasing it. Yeah, re-releasing it in VR. So.
Ooh, how like soonish?
Soon-ish. Oh. Yeah, soonish. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. I mean, it's half the reason I have my new shop computer, or my new computer was Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I needed a new computer anyway, and I was like, I might as well build it to,
My brother-in-law was the same way. He was just like, he got the special edition with the Pip-Boy and everything.
Yeah, mine's right there.
I can see yours.
Yep.
And but yeah, he realized that he needed a new motherboard. And then he got a new motherboard and found out that the free upgrade to Windows 10 does not transfer between motherboards.
Yeah.
And so he still couldn't play the game, and it was it was several weeks before he was able to actually play it because everything kept going wrong.
That's heartbreaking. Mine did that too, because I ordered my computer in. I mean, my other computer was from 2012 or something like that. It was ancient. It just was. It was time for it to go. I ordered a kit off of Newegg and bought it, just kind of I was like, oh, that's a pretty good deal. That looks like pretty decent hardware, and I'll just add some other stuff to it. And then my video card didn't come in, and then I didn't have a working CD-ROM drive for it because I figured I'd just rip the optical drives out of my old computer, and I didn't realize that they were still IDE drives.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, those are really old. Damn, I didn't realize how old those were. Well, shit. So I didn't have an optical drive to do anything with my computer, so I had to go buy a cheap optical drive just to install Windows and get everything running. And I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I actually just got a new computer a couple weeks ago, and I didn't even stop to think that they wouldn't have a CD-ROM built into it at all, and I was just like, good thing my old computer still worked. I wasn't it died. I need a new computer. So luckily I was just rip image.
Yeah.
Send on network, and so, random hat question.
Okay, random hat question.
What is a seemingly small thing that gives you more joy than you feel it should?
Oh, a seemingly small thing that gives me more joy than I feel it should. Showing So I'm doing a lot of Twitch stuff lately, and so I'm streaming a lot of my leatherworking and things like that. And I'm, finding fellow leatherworkers on Twitch that are really good friends of mine now, and we're talking about stuff. So I'll go watch their stream, they'll come watch mine, and we'll watch each other build different leather things and whatnot. Something that gives me the most amount of joy is I have an all aluminum strap cutter.
Oh, yeah, you showed me
that. That is badass. And they all drool over it and fight over it. And any time I get to use it on screen, I'll bring it out and just leave it ominously in the corner so they can just stare at it. And they're all pissed off because you can't order them anymore. You can't find them. And I'll just leave it on the screen, and they're like, I want that strap cutter so bad. Makes me way too much joy to just antagonize them with it.
And it is just as lovely as you hoped it would be. I would talk to you when you just gotten it.
Yeah.
And it's proven true.
Yeah. Yeah, it's proven absolutely. I equate it to, you remember when you played the original Zelda on the NES, and you're running around with the hoopty regular wood boomerang, and then you get the metal boomerang upgrade, and you're like, this thing's amazing. It's that.
Okay.
It's that difference.
So what we're learning is anything that is made of wood is better if made of in metal.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a tool.
Generally, if it's a tool, yes.
So to close this out, you get to be the next step in this ladder.
Okay.
So you get to pick the defining thing about our next guest. Something that you that as a trait or skill or job or whatever that you don't feel you possess.
That I don't feel I possess. I am not great at doing aluminum casting and metal casting work. Mm-hmm. And I would love some more info on that. So I would love somebody that knows about metal casting and
really
does
well.
it, does does really, really. I mean, I've tried to kill myself a few times metal casting.
Yeah.
It's not easy work. So I want somebody that really knows how to do metal casting.
And what should we be asking them?
How to get started easily.
How to get started easily.
Like how to get started in doing your own metal casting.
Then that will be it. So if you're watching this and you're an amazing metal caster, you should get a hold of us in like the comments below down there and say, hey, that's me, or hey, I know the person, you should talk to this person. And then if you have any questions for a top-notch metal caster and you want us to ask them in our next interview, then send us a message in the comments below. Thank you for watching my second interview, and we'll bring you more.